In 2022, we commemorate the 40th anniversary of San Francisco AIDS Foundation. The history of our organization begins in 1981, when news of a strange and aggressive form of cancer afflicting gay men reached San Francisco.
I first heard about AIDS on June 5th, 1981, 2 weeks before my 18th birthday. By that August, my first friend died.
From the very beginning, once we understood what we were up against, we also understood that we were on our own. No one was coming to help us. We scraped together enough money to rent a small office 1 flight up on Castro, just off of 18th Street, and the phone, even though the number had never been published, began to ring. It's never stopped.
By the mid-1980s, it became clear that people injecting drugs were also at risk, but laws that criminalized drug use stood in the way of successful intervention.
We just decided that we needed to do it anyway to stop the spread of the virus.
Prevention Point volunteers worked outside the law to bring syringes to the Tenderloin and Soma neighborhoods in a baby carriage. In the early 90s, San Francisco AIDS Foundation pushed San Francisco to sanction needle exchange and brought Prevention Point above ground. To this day, HIV infection rates among people who inject drugs remain incredibly low in San Francisco thanks to these efforts.
The San Francisco model became world-renowned for dealing with the epidemic, and I think the San Francisco AIDS Foundation had a lot to do with that.
Beyond San Francisco, we've changed the landscape of HIV in this country through the Ryan White Care Act. This legislation has brought billions of dollars in care and treatment since it was first enacted in 1990.
It's hard to be living with HIV for, 35 years now and not take advantage of the Ryan White Care Act. I mean, I think it's basically kept me alive.
There's no way I would be able to afford the medications, which are thousands and thousands of dollars a year, way beyond anything I could afford, even for copays.
We have also increased the visibility of people affected by HIV, sharing the strength of our communities through events like California AIDS Ride, established in 1994, which is now AIDS Life Cycle.
I believe very strongly in the cause, but I've kept coming back to it because the community it's not something that you find anyplace else in life. The sort of instant bond that people involved in AIDS Life Cycle have with one another.
In 2007, we merged with the Sexual Health Center Magnet and the substance use program, the Stonewall Project.
One of the things that's been so great about the staff and the people behind the PrEP program is that I feel seen, I feel safe, and I feel like the people that I'm working with care about me.
I found this to be a really safe place where I could actually talk about my substance use. If I hadn't found the Stonewall Project, I would have been dead by now. I'm convinced of that.
Our community programs have remained at the heart of our services across our 40 years.
I signed on for the social aspect of it and found a real purpose. And I can say that it has made a huge difference in saving lives. I'm not positive myself, but I believe the reason why I'm not is because of the information that I've received.
There were no any kind of services for Spanish-speaking people then. No services. El Grupo helps so many people in our community.
When I first found out I was HIV positive, I thought that I wouldn't be able to have a family, but now we're gonna start our own family, and I'm pregnant.
What I get from the groups that empower trans women at San Francisco AIDS Foundation is power, respect, and opportunities to have a good, strong dialogue.
Services for this population of aging folks who survived the AIDS epidemic of the 80s and 90s are crucial because nobody thought we were going to be alive this long.
For 40 years, we have responded with ingenuity, compassion, and love.
Obviously, I would like to live long enough to see the day come when we have a vaccine and a cure. But I think that even when that day comes, there will still be a need for this organization to continue the larger struggle for health justice.
I am San Francisco AIDS Foundation.
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 We are San Francisco AIDS Foundation.
And we are here for you.